to do is, if you want a bottle of wine for your table, there's wine at the bar. Just go out and get a bottle and bring some wine glasses back to your table. And we're going to have our good friend Mary Jo Danko say grace. And then the girls have arranged a unique way to decide who gets to go up to eat first. And there's a picture on your table. And when you see that picture on the screen, that means it's your turn for the table to go. So with that, I will turn it over to Mary Jo, and we'll say grace.
Thank you, everyone. Grace is about gratitude, and praying a prayer of gratitude has benefits. It helps us to cultivate an attitude of gratitude, my guys know about that paves the way to peace of mind and heart. If we allow our minds to think about and celebrate all the good things we have and those that we may take for granted, there's no room for pessimism in our lives. We have so much to be thankful for today. For friends, for family, for our health, for everything that we are, for Shelley and Dave's commitment to each other, and for the food we're about to eat. And so please join me in praying grace. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Bless us, O Lord,
and these are gifts which we're about to receive
from thy bounty, through Christ our Lord. Amen. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen.
That please don't take too many pierogies. She's terrified there won't be enough pierogies. Though how that's possible at this point in the week, I fail to understand. But please take, hopefully there should be more than enough for seconds. But I had to say it because Marina wouldn't stop pestering me, so thank you.
Well, according to our sources, Mom and Dad met at a party on Mom's first day of university. Mom was from a railroad town, and when Dad said that he was studying engineering, she thought that it was strange that somebody would have to go to university to learn how to drive trains. Thinking there was more to the story, she asked what engineers do. Dad's reply was, "Engineers make the world go round." Well, we certainly know he made Mom's world go round with all his corny jokes and lines. After 2 years of dating, they were married on April 29, 1989 in Melville, Saskatchewan. The next place on their journey was to the city of Calgary, where Dad works in the oil and gas industry as an engineer and Mom works as a physiotherapist. It was during this time that they had their 3 amazingly perfect children, Aaron, myself, and Trent. We are the 3 luckiest kids in the world. Mom and Dad, you do so much for us, we wouldn't even know where to begin. The endless hours of driving and sitting in a gym or being on a football field. The awesome summer holidays in Saskatchewan where we were free to run around all day with our cousins, parent-free. We'll never forget the trips to Disneyland, Mexico, the Dominican, and most recently, a cruise. Despite all of the memories created by these amazing vacations, we still fondly remember when my mom yelled at us to put those books down and watch some TV during a time when she couldn't get our noses out of a book. Now, as hard as we try to be perfect because our parents do deserve it, there are some things that we do that we know drive our parents crazy, and we still do them anyway. Number 1, we are procrastinators. Why does everything have to be done on time? As long as it gets done, that's good enough for us. Number 2, our use of time is very different. We like to cut it really close when we have to be somewhere, whereas Mom and Dad would like us to be there at least a half an hour earlier. As a result, we're gonna be late! It's a common phrase all throughout our house. We children apparently don't follow any of them. Random shuffling, handing out cards in the wrong order, or taking the wrong pile of cards is generally frowned upon by Mom, who claims that by doing these things, it makes the card gods go crazy. And finally, whatever you do not walk through my dad's dirt pile when he's sweeping the kitchen floor. Otherwise, you will be subject to a rage comparable to the Hulk and will be re-sweeping the floor by yourself. Mom and Dad, although we often drive you crazy, we love you and are so happy to be celebrating your 25th anniversary today with all of your family and friends. Everyone, please raise your glass for a toast.
He looks like he's still
Mom and Dad, today is the day that we come to honor you. We will always be so grateful for all you say and do. You nurture us, you love us, you cheer us in all we do. You're the best parents a child could have. We're thankful for the gift called you. Happy anniversary. May you enjoy. May you enjoy many more years of love and happiness. Cheers.
And you pray really hard, and then you still pray harder, and then you yell, and you still pray harder, and then it turns out it was there all the time. Thank you, Marina and Aaron and Miss Morrison who coached them. And I have to say thank you, Trent, for tagging along perfectly, because you kind of rode their coattails pretty well there. They were terrified when I said to them, I said, you guys, like, I realize you're only 16, but, you can make a speech or something. You could have probably heard them. And so I said, well, you could at least make a toast. And I have to say, I'm rather gobsmacked at what an amazing job you guys did. So thank you. Too long a speech, but we have several things that we just need to say, and if we don't say them up here now, we'll have to make our round saying all of them instead of partying with the rest of you. So, first off on the thank you list is our amazing kitchen staff, Chef Carissa, who teaches at Bishop Granite. She brought with her so Chef Carissa and her husband Peter was helping, and also Abby and Carly were the lovely young ladies clearing and helping things out, and Christian and Dallas helped in the kitchen. So thank you very much, everybody. It was just this meal is pretty much an exact replica of our wedding meal, because we grew up in Melville, and even though I'm not Ukrainian and Dave didn't understand, I said there has to be pierogies and cabbage rolls at the wedding. So at our wedding, my mom made the cabbage rolls, Elaine across the alley made the pierogies, and the neighbor lady cooked the roast beef, and Dad got sausage from Grayson, Ottenbreit sausage, and that's exactly what you had here. Because my mom made the cabbage roll, and I made the pierogies. When you say we're going to have an anniversary and we want to have pierogies, and people all want to come eat pierogies, but there's a whole bunch of people that want to learn to make them. So we had a blast, actually. The girl's friend Haley came and helped make them, and then Joanne and Lynn came over one day and helped them. Nikki wanted to come help make them, so we actually had quite a lot of fun. But we did have a little pierogi disaster, and so Elaine in Melville, God bless her, came through. She had some emergency pierogies in her basement that she was able to send along with my mom, and they arrived all frozen and perfect this week. So thanks to all that, we had our stuff. So, and my mom didn't just make the cabbage rolls. Mom and and dad have been here all week, and I have to say they've been amazing. Like, it's like the perpetual dishwasher and jack of all party planning. Like, it's kind of like I dirty a spoon and it would be washed and dried before you knew it, kind of thing. So poor mom and dad, they always come when there's something going on, basketball or football. We're running like banshees through the house, and they just seem to slave away. But thank you very much, mom and dad, for everything you do all the time, and especially this weekend and the party. So I'd like to my dad is Alan, and they come from Melville, and we're really proud to have them as our parents in here 25 years later. So please stand up, mom and dad. We wanted to have this party because we feel incredibly blessed and fortunate, not just for all the 25 years, but we realized as we were planning this that we knew a lot of people, we had no idea. But that we had so many different kinds of families. So tonight we have families of all kinds. We have the families we were born into, the families we made growing up, the families we had at university that got us all through, the families when we first moved to Calgary and made friends here and set out, the families when we had little babies and we had play dates and we met at the lake or met at parks or whatever, and then families that we met through football and basketball and all those other things. And it's amazing to us to stand up here, and there's like 160 of us tonight who are all of you are family in some way. And when we were putting together all the photo montage, we go through all these photos, and there isn't a person in this room who we didn't see a picture and think, you guys were there, or this was part of this, or this was part of basketball, football, holidays, fishing, anything, and it was amazing. So we've had so many amazing experiences, and we feel so blessed and fortunate that all of you would come and celebrate with us. So, yeah, Jonathan.
Well, I want to echo what Shelley said, and she's a pretty amazing woman, and I think you all can attest to that. You've all known her either through football, basketball, whatever, family. I can't believe that I ended up with somebody as wonderful as her, but just goes to show you how smart I am. Anyway, I just wanted to introduce some of the immediate family, and you guys stand up, raise your hand, whatever you want to. So all of my immediate family siblings are here. So my brother Paul and his wife Donna, and my sister Joan, and my sister Diane. Her husband is a tax accountant, so of course he's a little busy right now. My sister Ruth and her friend Ted, and my brother Robert and his wife Anita, and my immediately older brother Ron and his wife Red. He's got a lot of dirt on me as I do on him. So and their families, all of their kids, most of their kids are here. A lot of their kids are grown, and as you might notice, they're the one Laura has her beautiful daughter here with us, and Meredith. Also, Shelley wanted me to introduce her little brother, Blair, and his wife, Tracy, back there, and their two boys. Yeah.
Just trying to make me look bad. We have a whole list here. So we're just really grateful that everybody's here, and so we hope you've had enough to eat. We're going to clear the tables in a little bit here. There's cupcakes first, actually, and it's amazing how you can really hang on to stuff. Like 25 years seemed like forever, a long time ago, and really now it doesn't seem that long. These T-shirts turned out to be 25 years ago.
The 80s were awesome.
And so we hope you have a wonderful time tonight. Please don't drink and drive. There is a list of taxi cab numbers out by the bar. Please just introduce yourself. I'm sure all of you have heard some measure of something from somebody. And it's wonderful. It was just such a wonderful chance for us to bring everybody together. And it's the first time ever I've known this many people in one room. I have to say, there's not a person here I hadn't known before, so it's pretty exciting. So please just have a really good time. There will be lunch later and stuff, but we'll just have cupcakes now. There's tea and coffee. The bar, of course, is open until midnight. And with them